up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Mark Pryor. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Yeah, Boog, when you're a teammate of a guy like this, you love when it's his turn to pitch. He's out there on the mound carrying himself with a ton of confidence. That gives other guys confidence that, hey, the other team's not going to score much. All we've got to do is have good at-bats, put up some runs, and we should be able to get a win. He's got some of the best stuff around the league. So if he's on, he has the ability to control the game, and guys aren't really going to get much to hit.
And here it comes. That one fouled off, 2-2. Kicks and deals. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. And now Brian Anderson. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And one out now. Now Robin Yount. Pitch misses inside. 3-1. Braun stands at first with one out. Pickoff throw. Braun back on a dive. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Kicks and fires. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Line drive. Hits it away for the out. And let's take a look at the lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Prince Fielder.
And Boog, he's got some of the biggest power around. I mean, just light tower power, not little wall scrapers, just getting over, man. He hits absolute moonshots. Guys on both sides of the ball are actually admiring some of the ones he hits. Batting practice, always a show with him. And you kind of hold your breath every time he comes up to the plate during a game. Stop what you're doing. Don't want to miss it. And the pitchers are always aware that he's at the dish.
And the right-hander deals. The 2-1 is high. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Willie Adames stands in. Swings through that one for strike 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Brewers strand a couple. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burnes. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. One gone, bottom half of the first. Ryan Sandberg, the next Cub to hit. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Flips it behind his back. So digging in, Billy Williams. The pitch. Rolled to short, could be 2. To Adames, that's 1. And that's 2. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Greg Vaughn. That pitch gets the inside corner. 1 and 2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's William Contreras. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one hammered center field. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And it paid off.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Brewers. Ball to strike. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. In for a strike, 2 and 2. The punch out there. That's out number 2. Corbin Burnes digs in now. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 1 and 2. The wind and the pitch. And downstairs.
It seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
And that squirts through. And the pitcher with a base hit.
Pitcher gets himself on base. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. 2-2 down. That one just misses. Righty delivers. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1. And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss. Pryor, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Righty to the plate. Now he breaks his bat. Mancini tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Third out, but they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the second. Here's some real power at the plate. Sammy Sosa. And a 1-1. Found back our way, and that's out of play. For Sammy, multiple All-Star games, multiple Silver Sluggers, and of course, that 1998 MVP.
And you love to see the Sammy Sosa hop after he hit the home run. Very special, and I think he kind of paved the way for guys later on that have a little something special when they hit homers.
A little flair.
A little flair.
Ernie Banks, the next Cub to hit. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And the pitch. And a ball evens the count. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer for Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now, Andre Dawson. That misses, and that's ball 3. That's in there. Towards first. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cubs are down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Robin Yount. Ball to strike. The pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
There's a swing and a drive. Dawson going back some more, Pulls it in on the warning track.
typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Here's a big power threat. Prince Fielder. He reached out a walk his first time. Left-hand hitter waits. That's hard hit on the line. 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Adames. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. And it's even up.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And the righty deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Now it's Yan Gomes.
Leading up for the Cubs, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes waits, swings and misses, and the count 1-2. And now 2-2. The 2-2. And now it's filled up. And he deals. Got him swinging.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Trey Mancini now. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. The pitch. Struck him out looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Mark Pryor, the next Cub to hit. Not close with that one. And a count 2-1.
Oh, here's a chance to strike out the side right here with the pitcher at the dish. Just got to go right after this guy. Don't waste any pitches.
2-1 now. That one fouled off. Two now. In the air, right field. Taylor puts it away, and that ends the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Greg Vaughn.
Greg Vaughn.
Bounced out to short. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next from Milwaukee, the catcher, William Contreras.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. The wind of the pitch.
2-1.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 15,
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Brewers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Next pitch inside, ball 2. Just off the inside edge. The 3-1. Taylor checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Man at first. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Corbin Burns. And he's already singled in this game. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. And that's in for a strike. Two down. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Brewers strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom 4, Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Out towards right center field. Taylor ranging after it. Pulls it in on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Ryan Sandberg, the next Cub to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. One now. And a good eye there. Here's a 2-2. Hard ground ball, base knock.
now batting, left fielder, Billy.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So up next, Billy Williams. He hit into a double play his first time up. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or guys are going to be running all game.
Sandberg, the runner at second with 1 away. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's the power speed combo. Sammy Sosa caught looking his first time up.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is downstairs. 2 outs with a runner at third. And now the count filled up 3-2. Ernie Banks would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back. And now Ryan Braun. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And he grounds one to the right side. Sandberg gets it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brian Anderson up now for the Brewers. The wide to kick the pitch. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out, runner at second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Robin Yount. Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up. Banks makes the play, and there's two away.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
The first baseman, Prince Fielder.
Up now for Milwaukee, Prince Fielder. This guy has turned into a beast. Three and two now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man on second, two down. Fouled off again. And it remains 3 and 2. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Anderson around third. Safe.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Two outs, runner at first. Next for the Brewers, Willie Adames. Pitch is in there. Now 3 and 2. Two outs. And he walked him.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Here's the center fielder, Greg Vaughn. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First and second, two down. On the ground to short. To second, there's Rhino. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
All these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
This to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
bat.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And here is Andre Dawson. And it's filled up. Nobody out. Runner at first. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Here's Yan Gomes. Struck out swinging his first time. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Next one misses. Now 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. Banks at second. Dawson on at first with nobody out. That one misses. And a full count now. Trey Mancini on deck for the Cubs. Payoff pitch. And they're all loaded up.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
So digging in, Trey Mancini struck out looking at his first at bat. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they trail by 1.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
The 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Dansby Swanson. Next offering misses. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. That one missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a ball popped up. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and they've tied it. It's 2-2.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
And now here is Ryan Sandberg. Here comes a 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Now it's going to be Billy Williams. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Gomes at third. Swanson on second. Sandberg on at first with 2 down. And now it's even up.
Oh, really laboring here in the 5th. Next pitch is going to be number 100. Man, you got to think this is probably his last inning if he can get through this thing.
That's towards center. Vaughn gets there. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. They get 2 and draw even again. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Jameson Taillon.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 50, Jameson Taillon.
Here's the power hitting catcher, William Contreras. He's already homered in this game.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Adbert Alzolay appears to be getting loose. Leiter getting cranked up as well. 1 down, base is empty. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A solo shot. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corbin Burns. So now 1-2. Kicks and deals. In the dirt. Gomes collects, fires to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Ryan Braun now at the plate. A 1-1. That one ripped but foul. One-two now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 4-2. Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
2 outs, nobody on. Brian Anderson will hit next. 1 for 3. And now it's filled up. And here it comes. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next for Milwaukee, Robin Yount. And the right-hander deals. In for a strike. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Prince.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now Prince Fielder.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Drilled to center. That's way back, and you can't forget it. Home run. That was a moonshot, and they add on. It's 7-2. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Drew Smiley will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. One, 2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Brewers 7 and the Cubs 2. Back here at the friendly confines, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Sammy Sosa.
You know, these Cubs finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next one just misses. And now 3-2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So man aboard, Ernie Banks, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. In there. And so now 1-2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Sosa leads off second with nobody out. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That's it for Corbin Burns, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next guy deals with that when we get back. New pitcher now, Trevor McGill.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Andre Dawson, the next Cub to hit. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. 2-2 now. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the inning is over. Cubs leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Top of inning number 7. Up now for Milwaukee, Greg Vaughn.
Greg Vaughn.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Comes a 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. In the dirt. Sends it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Brewers. He's already homered here in this one. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they're still on top 7-2. Bottom of the 7th, leading off Trey Mancini.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 1 down. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Alfonso Soriano. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Right-handed reliever. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try and tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Righty delivers. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite click the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. And a pitch. In for a strike. 1-2. Soriano at first, one gone. That's out to center field. Snags it on the run. 2 away now.
Now back, the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
And at first, here's the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Didn't go. The pitch. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And a pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Taylor raging back towards the wall. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Adbert Alzolay.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Bryce Terang. Popped in the air, left field. Williams hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 8,
Ryan Braun up now for the Brewers.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And a pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out and a runner at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner leads away at second. And down on strikes. 2 down.
The batter,
Robin Yount up now for the Brewers.
Robin Yount.
The 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air right field. Sosa drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that's the third out. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Joel Payamps. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Payamps.
Billy Williams getting ready to hit.
The left fielder, Billy Williams.
And now 2-1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Left field. Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 21.
So up now for Chicago, Sammy Sosa. The pitch. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Wrong. Going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jake Cousins up and loosening in the pen. Here's a 2-1. Swings through that one.
Fooled on that pitch. Got a little anxious. And now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. That's a little bit low. Andre Dawson waiting for a turn at the plate. Three and two now. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Andre Dawson, the next Cub to hit. A strikeout and a walk. Next pitch is downstairs. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year. It's 7-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. On the ground to the left. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the ninth. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Prince Fielder.
Prince Fielder.
Up the middle, Sandberg to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now it's the second baseman, Willie Adames. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a 2-1 on the way. Slider clips the corner.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering is down low. 3-2 down. Line drive caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and now the center fielder, Greg Vaughn. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now
here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Check swing. He went. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. One hit, one left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Brewers 7 and the Cubs 4. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Devin Williams. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 38, Devin Williams. Now catching and batting 9.
So up now for Chicago, Trey Mancini. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. There's the strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
In the dirt. On to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got one out. I'll tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Cody Bellinger.
The 2-1. And strike 2. Left-hand batter waits. Got it by him for the K.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just one strike away. Inside, just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.